guys that you're talking about resting are other elder statesmen, guys who probably need a little more of their legs to be fresher for a playoff run in the PBA.
Now look at the size advantage of Fubon with just those two giants.
Ron, they didn't even bother jumping there.
Here's Bearfield showing some explosiveness. The step back bucket.
Wow, just too easy for him. Really good defender in that point guard spot.
The Philippines, they've been talking about Bearfield for quite some time now. You know, even when he was in high school, his name was floating around the Gilas Pilipinas pool. Well, he's so far now from when the Philippines first saw him.
Legit rotation minutes there. He's got looks in Europe, so he can play us. You know, Chris Johns hits a three. Good activity there by Relive Hollis Jefferson.
How about that block and the finish on the other side? Of course, former members of the Philippine national team in Jason Castro and Kelly Williams and Ryan Reyes as well. The same can be said about the Taipei Fubon Braves. They have guys like Chen Chang. Lin Chi-che is part of the Taipei Fubon Braves, although he is not active for this game, but I think even the Filipinos are very familiar with Lin Chi-che.
Oh, for sure.
How about Oftana?
We saw what he can do. He's part of that Asian Games champion team. Another near turnover, but luckily it ends up with the Taipei Fubon Braves for a layup still. Who has the tough task of trying to slow down RHJ. Well, one of the RHJs.
Oftana missing from the corner.
Look at him wanting to push the pace right away all the time. Nice little floater over Relive Hollis Jefferson. And 106 to 97 in a 40-minute game. I mean, I don't know if it's good defense, or if there's no defense and just good offense. Maybe a bit of both, as both teams able to hit from outside. As RHJ hits a three, that's always a good sign.
Absolutely. Well, RHJ, you know he's deadliest when he attacks the basket.
Wow.
But when Ihor Yaitsev is also hitting his threes, that's a great sign for Taipei.
We're having a shootout. How many threes have we had back to back to back? Ooh, the rim looks big,
more?
huh? The rim looks big.
Fubon Braves have not missed from beyond the arc. Bearfield.
Great
But that's the
contest.
first miss. Oh, big block by Ronde. Brilliant pickup for TNT. They got him, what, a few months ago?
Yes, he's a solid role player. I mean, he's been there in a while for
Oh,
PBS. Cedric Bearfield just gets a blow by on Matt Ganuela's roster, who's a pretty good defender too, holding the ball a bit, ISOs.
Here's Jen.
Oh, great defense again by Ronde.
He had to invent something there to try and get that shot up. The length and the depth of his roster.
Oh, some
How about
contact
Oftana?
there, yeah. Well, that's what I like about this game. I pull up there. Nice pass by MGR. Good contest. Unable to finish RHJ. And here comes Cedric Bearfield again.
Oh,
Too
look
easy.
at that.
Flexing right there. Not missed.
From 2-point range,
Yes.
that is. From 2-point range.
Already has 12 points after that layup.
And that was too easy, which was actually surprising.
Taiwanese, I feel they always like to play fast. You know, they like to shoot a lot of threes. That's always been one of their biggest strengths whenever we play them.
Very fast-paced game so far, Coach.
Not much fouls. Ball is flowing a lot. Ooh, Oftana. Referee saying he was flopping there, but it's a fast-paced game. Good hustle by Oftana after the three. Ooh, but throws the ball away.
Here's Chen.
Gets a step on RHJ, who missed that swipe, asking for a foul too.
Back to a 3-point lead for the Taiwanese. Ronde lines up a three, ties the game up at 23.
Here's Zaitsev. I said earlier he could pick and pop and he could also post. Has a great size advantage over Ronde and can get the layup, but Chris Johnson there.
Oh, look at him. No one could get that ball away from Chris Johnson.
Good recovery by Taipei. Look at him try to send Ronde to his right. They're really hedging him there. And he's got the step. Good D by Zaitsev. Ooh, nice
he
cut.
gets away. Ronde punishes the rim.
Look at that. Give and go. Basic pass and cut. Here's Mike Tolomia pushing the ball. Oftana's wide open. Took him a while to get him the ball.
Oftana
Nice block.
block. Has been looking for that foul every attempt
Yeah.
that he takes. Ihor underneath.
Nice.
Yikes. He gave us a 3 earlier. Now he shows us some hook shot. Good defense for Chen.
See the switch on the pick and roll. No, just there. They'll live with that. Just contest. But Ronde says, you know what? If you give me that, I'm gonna make you pay. Nice pass.
Here's Oftana. Gets that ball stripped. A counter steal by Relive. Lays
Nice
it up,
finish.
takes the lead. Whenever he feels like his team is down on energy, he always tries to lift it up with, of course, TNT. They really want to get that first win here in the EASL, and if they're gonna get it, they want to get it here in their home court. Tolomia
Ooh.
time plays, and it looks like that's the same thing that Relive, his brother, is.
Calling the shots for TNT. He is the head coach right now in this tournament, at least. And he has his team up, but Taipei able to attack. Well, other players hurt, though. There, he went under the screen, and Cho just puts his head down, gets the layup.
TNT is also playing 5-out offense.
Yeah, the ball has not swung to the other side, though. But nice move by the other, Hollis Jefferson.
Ronde Hollis Jefferson and Quincy Miller. So that was huge for them.
Nice little flare screen action there. Ronde knows he made a mistake going under that screen.
Chinese Taipei, two countries that could still be considered as developing countries in terms of basketball.
Cedric has been quiet in the second quarter. Good
Cho.
defense. There's the switch.
TNT in the zone. Tough jumper by Johnson.
They were very quiet in that second quarter. Here's another turnaround by... There's those forward passes I was talking about for the Fubon Braves to get into their offense. And they're attacking inside. They also played so much better in the second quarter. They've already got 26 points, which is why they're up. But they have a chance to add to it.
And Relive does so with a two-handed jam.
6. That's with the first turnover. Miscue on the handoff. Relive with a throw down.
Barefield has not taken a lot of shots after the first quarter. And that's what's changed. But Johnson, he's not going to be shy.
His stroke is looking good right now. RHJ to jump there, he would drive. But no, he says he's going to shoot a 3.
It's very understandable, Charles. Don't worry about it. If you're still getting Relive and Ronde
I know.
mixed up. 50-45 is our score.
It's the same play they ran for Johnson the first half. Little guard to big flare screen. Stop and go, man. Quick.
To our fans, our EASL fans who...
They don't call a kick ball, man. They just missed the call again. And RHJ, that's what Taipei Fubon Braves are complaining about.
Yeah.
Man, this was what they were... Oh, it was definitely a kick ball. I can't believe they missed that. Chris Johnson, their coach, in disbelief.
And that's the reason TNT got a steal and got a jam. Earlier it was Relive, now it's Ronde. Johnson did not want to go down, and now we're seeing that height advantage.
The energy of Relive has really been excellent. Oh, nice crossover and pass. Galinato this time, well, gets stopped.
Big
by Johnson.
block! The door was shut. Or is this really, just...
That's really just his game, man. I mean, he's a pick and pop guy with a post-up game. Not the most mobile of big, but he has size. One thing you'll notice when they're taking jump shots, Chris Johnson is jumping from no matter where he is. He's jumping up and down in the paint. And there's Relive. That's what he does. And another steal. And woo, throw down. Look at the hands again by Relive. 2-on-1. Not a fair fight for Barefield.
And it's... Ronde. Zigzagging
That's
steps
tough.
back.
Wow.
3 ball! That's a big one!
I thought that was well defended. And Ronde hits that 3. 4th triple of the game for him, and Barefield finally
Gets that back!
the 3 ball, not really a friend of Taipei.
Ronde
Nice.
dips his
Ooh.
head down. That was too easy.
Looks like he's going off balance, yet finds a way to control himself. Yeah. He's going to be able to attack and attack and attack and get to his spot. Oh, good hands by Chris Johnson. Got numbers. Got a score here. Oh, what a block. That's all ball this time, Kobuntin. There you go. He and Zatsev both do the same thing.
And Johnson is tired. You can tell by the way he moves.
Oh, nice shot by Brendan Smart, who is a naturalized player. And he wants a pick and roll to try to get Johnson involved. And, ooh, there you
Oh
go.
my goodness!
The hack time.
Ronde Hollis Jefferson! That's perhaps the biggest advantage or boost that home court benefit gives you. Kobuntin. He
There
says,
you go.
yeah, I'm used to playing here.
You got to keep the defense honest on Ronde by hitting shots like those so they can't really clog the lane. Nice pass and cut, but erased.
Ronde Hollis Jefferson
Watch out for him in transition.
erasing it. Now
could be big.
spraying to Oftana. Another three for TNT.
That's Ronde getting the job done.
This Taipei Fubon Braves just bleeding on offense.
Yeah, you know, going back to your point on Mike Singletary, not having him as big because they don't really have a guy apart from this guy Bearfield to create as he finishes with a really nice layup. And I mean create off the dribble or create his own shot.
Almost tripped away. So many times that the Taipei Fubon Braves are able to knock the ball loose, but they can't complete.
They get a stop
The
here. Here
steal.
comes Bearfield. That's a
And
good
they
call.
count. Do they count the basket?
The center, the three-point line. But yeah, that's definitely a flop. That's the fourth, and that's why they're going to a zone here again. It worked the first matchup, so that's probably why they're going to it. But let's see if it will still work. Well, it's been getting stops, but they got a rebound.
Oh, and Relive. This is what we've been seeing all game long.
Johnson has 19, which is also decent, although he is 6 for 18. But Ihor Zaitsev with 10 points only, so he needs to get going. This guy can shoot. That's a big sign for them. That's Chen Po Yen.
TNT trying to use some clock. Under 5 minutes to go
Good cut.
as Ronde
Wow.
still able to invent a shot. Is there anything that he cannot do?
Zaitsev had them really completely blanketed. Bearfield, ooh, great stop and go. Nice challenge by Relive. Again, that's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but he just saved 2 points by contesting Bearfield. And here he is with 2 points of his own.
Now that is going to show on the stat sheet. Will TNT finally score their first win here in the EASL 2023-24 season to go along with 2 blocks?
That's a ball game for you. I mean, look, he may not be the prettiest to watch, but he works hard. And there you go. That's a jumper we've been looking for from him.
In his EASL debut, in his first game with TNT.
Yeah, and only 1 turnover. Ooh, bank shot.
What would you say is the silver lining here for Taipei Fubon Braves, if there is any?
I'm not too sure that you could find one, really, because they just got outplayed in every aspect of this game, starting from the second quarter onwards.